Hello. So,
Hi, Thuan.
Emmy, I saw the holiday Christmas tree in the back. Emmy.
Yeah, I'm just greeting you.
So yeah, holiday coming.
Yeah.
Uh, it right now is a super slow period.
Oh yeah.
Everything is seems so slow now. Yeah. Um, so the market. Let's chat a little bit about the market while waiting for more people to join. So we all know that right now probably is the worst time in the past many years. Right? We have high interest rate, we have no refinance, and then on the purchase side, everything is slow. Even in California, we tend we used to be really hot, but it's so slow now. So it the market like this, um, and I think it's good for us to think about our business, try to improve our bottom line, try to improve our business, like everything we do, make sure we can stay more competitive. And that is one of the things that I would discuss about today, how you can improve your business. How, what can you do so that you can attract more clients? The client will come to you. I think the time has changed. The consumer nowadays, they are not like before. They are smarter. They are younger. They shop around a lot more. They are they will not listen to the realtor anymore. The realtor told them to do one with you, they don't do it. They shop around. Uh, and the technology allow comparison shopping a lot easier, right? Plus, if you notice one thing, most of the real estate company out there, they do loan now. Almost all of them, big and small. And a lot of realtors out there are getting the loan license. So they do loan too. They don't have to refer to you anymore. So we have to acknowledge that fact. We have to see what the market have changed. So we have to change too. If we don't change, if we don't try to stay competitive, we don't have a chance to be successful, right? So also, I think I do believe that in the next 1 year or so, the market won't be better because next month when Trump get to the office, he will raise the tariff, and that means inflation. And when inflation, that will means the mortgage rate will be higher. So, and you know that with inflation, with high rate, thing only get worse, not get better. So I think in at least in 1 year, everything gonna. I just want to share with everyone. Chat like in this webinar, I love to hear everyone raising question. And by the way, today in the webinar, I will talk about me, about Loan Factory, about what do we have to offer officer like you. And I want you to compare everything that we do versus the brokers out there, versus your current broker. This is so important. I want you to pay attention to learn everything about me. You know, everything. What did I do to be so successful? What did I do differently? And what you compare Loan Factory versus your company right now, so that you can see the difference. You decide what to do. Right? It's always good to aware of what's going on out there. And Loan Factory, we are very unique. We are not simply a broker anymore. We are a mortgage platform. We have everything better than our competitor. And that's why I will go into detail and share with you everything. I would love for you to raise your hand to ask me question. If you hear something from me that you want to clarify, you want more information, raise your hand right away. But please do not raise your hand if you want to ask something that's not relevant yet, because there's a lot that I will cover, and I don't want you to ask questions that not relevant yet. You wait to the end, and you have plenty of time to ask questions. And if possible, just write out a question so that at the end you can ask. You try not to jump ahead of me. Allow me to give so that I can explain everything to you. But it's the best time to raise your hand is asking me as soon as I mention something and you have question. That is the best time to ask question. Okay? Thank you, everyone. So first, I'm going to show you our website, loanfactory.com, so that you learn about our marketing. You learn a little bit about our technology, how we do marketing, how we get consumer to go to our website and fill our application, and learn more about Loan Factory. We will create a website for all of you. You will have a website just like loanfactory.com to promote yourself, to promote your service. Okay, and everything is going to be free. So, and then after I show you our website, I show you the benefit of working with Loan Factory. And after that, I will show you our technology, show you the process of we move a loan from A to Z. So let's say, imagine you join Loan Factory. You want to know how to move a loan from A to Z, right? How you get lead, how you convert it to prospect, how you move it all the way to funded. So I will explain that to you. And the process is really good. That is the reason why we get a lot of 5-star reviews from our clients. And then at the end, I will open up for any type of question. Okay, so I will jump on right away. And be prepared, because it's going to be very challenging. I mean, there's a lot I will cover. Let me see. Let me show you this. Okay, you see my website, loanfactory.com, right? Right? Hello?
See it? No.
Yes. Yep.
Loan
You have to-
Factory.
Yes, I
Yeah.
see
Cool,
it.
cool. So you see that the $1,000 loan credit guarantee here. So if we cannot beat another offer, you will receive $1,000. So here are the 11 states that we offer right now. And the term and condition is very easy. The client will give us a loan estimate. Right here, they fill out their name and upload the loan estimate. If we are unable to beat it, then the borrower can close the loan with the competitor and then give us the final CD, and we will pay them $1,000. Very simple. And we have some exclusion. We don't honor the deal from preferred lender, builder preferred lender, and then jumbo or high balance. So almost everything else, we limited it to fixed rate, conventional, conforming loan, FSA and VA. So that is the restriction. So with this program, I'm able to impress my client. You can use this program to impress your client, impress a lot of them. So basically, the question I have for all of you is, if you now, in any profession, you need to run marketing, need to run ads, right? You need to promote yourself to the targeted audience, to your prospect. But the problem is most loan officers don't promote themselves. They don't run ads. They are not active on social media. Or Some of you are active on social media, but you don't know what to say, what to do to promote yourself. But imagine you have this program to promote. A lot of people are gonna like you. A lot of people are gonna know you. If you keep promoting this, you get the attention of so many people. And think about this: if you run an ads or promote yourself, and everything is so normal, you have nothing special than your competitor, then nobody pay attention to you. Nobody care to about you, about your ads, about your post. They just ignore you. But if you post something really nice like this, they are impressed. They know you. They know that you have good rate, and they will come to you when they need your help. So if you think about, this is one thing I keep saying: most loan officer, we should not think about us too much. You should think about our clients. You should not think about us like, how do I go out there and get more clients? How do I approach that client? So you talk too much about yourself. You should focus on the clients. You need to say, okay, who are my clients? What are their characteristics? What do they want to hear? What do they want to know? And then you will structure, you will come up with a message to get their attention, because you know what they want. Of course, almost all clients, they want to have lower rate, right? Either they want to refinance to get lower rate and save money, or if they buy a house, they also want to have low rate. So if you promote this, you will impress them. They will pay attention. And also depend on the way you carry the message too. You talk in a loud voice, very persuasive, very firm, and very serious. Then people will pay attention. So marketing is an art, and you need to master. You need to practice it and get better and better. So if you have this program, a lot of people will know you and like you, and you know that customer. They are not like the customer of a restaurant. People eat every day, but people don't need mortgage every day. People need mortgage maybe 2, 3 years or 5, 10 years from now. So the problem with mortgage is you advertise now, they know you now, but they will forget you a few years from now. So that is why we have to always stay in front of their face, top of mind, always. And that's why we have to consistently post on social media, consistently stay in front of our clients. So when you join Loan Factory, we create a website similar like this for you so that you can promote. I see a lot of company out there or loan officer out there don't even have a way to collect application. Or all you do is send them a link. And that is a dummy link. Nobody know, nobody care. But here you can have your own website. The domain name can be michaelsmith.com or michaelsmithloanofficer.com or Michael the Mortgage King. You should come up with a good name so that everyone remember you. So the name is very important. The name, your name or whatever name, is part of the marketing. So try to come up with a good marketing strategy so that you can impress your client. They will know you, they like you, and they will not forget you. And when they need mortgage, whoever they can remember first, they go to that person. Very interesting. If you go to and ask 100 people out there, they say, hey, you want to buy a house? How did you go and get the mortgage? All of them will tell you they don't know. They don't know who can help them. Very interesting. So this is a $1,000 loss rate guarantee. A good thing is if you lose money, the company will pay for this $1,000. Loan officer doesn't have to pay. Loan officer have to be willing to lower their comp to zero if needed to compete. So that is the only thing we ask. And that means we don't ask you to lose money. We ask you to help your clients. We ask you to stay competitive. We ask you to be aggressive to win the clients. That's all. Get ready to if needed. And we launched this program for more than a year. So far, we haven't lost any deal yet. We haven't lost at all. You see our pricing engine. We have some question. Let's see. Hi, Sean.
Thuan, yeah, very good hunting so far. Just one question for this the guarantee. So if the agent does not like to know the commission, you don't provide this guarantee, right?
Say that again. I'm sorry. The agent what?
I heard that the agent has to be willing to know the commission to zero.
Yes.
But sometimes the agent say, I don't want to know my commission.
No. It's just like right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like right now. Right now, if your client shop around, let's say you give them a quote, right?
Mm-hmm.
They come back and they say, hey, the other loan officer that I know gave me this loan estimate. It's better than your offer. So normally I don't think you would say, sorry, you go to that. I don't allow negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you will try to compete. You're trying to keep the client with you. So that's all I ask for. I want you to compete and keep the client with you.
Okay.
And this is optional. This is optional.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple. If you join Loan Factory, you can decide to promote it or not.
Mm.
If you promote it, better ready to compete, ready to lower your comp if needed. And if you don't participate in this program, that's fine. It's up to you. You are an independent loan officer. You do whatever you want. You can say, oh, I don't want to compete. If the client give me a better deal, they can go with another competitor. That's fine. It's up to you.
Okay.
But I'm asking that if you take advantage of the program, if you promote it, then you better be ready to compete. That's all. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
That's all. Yeah, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And just to let you know that based on my experience, I promoted and I haven't lose any deal, but it helped me get a lot of clients.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Because this is the way client will come to me.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. They know that I have good rate. I dare to launch this program. That means I have good rate. So they
Mm-hmm.
trust me. They come to me. And as long as I don't lose any $1,000, that means it's working.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, most of the time, it is marketing. You know, you come up with something, it's marketing. As long as it sells good, people like it, that's it. It's good. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Max.
Hey,
Hello, Max.
thanks, Thuan. Following up on Sean's question, in addition to going off that, so is there like a minimum threshold for our comp that you'd want us to be willing to go down to if we're not comfortable losing the whole thing? And then the other question would be, does it turn into a borrower paid deal since we're reducing the comp, or is it still lender paid?
Yeah, we have to turn it to borrow pay, and we have to be willing to lower to zero. But so far, even me, I closed at least 70 loans in the past 4 months and never run into this situation that I have to lower to zero or lose $1,000. So it will rarely happen to you, and you don't have to worry. Many of the other loan officers haven't run into this problem at all. So we have 1,500 loan officers, and none of us run into this situation that we lose $1,000 or we have to lower our comp to zero, because it's psychology. Most loan officers out there are unwilling to compete, are unwilling to go head to head with us, and we have better pricing because We have over 200 lenders to work with. We shop around crazy. Most lenders out there, either they are retail lender, they don't have good rate, they cannot compete, or they are broker and they only work with a few lenders and they don't shop around like us. They cannot compete. We always able to identify the best lender with the best rate. Therefore, nobody can compete against us. Even if the other broker or loan officer have 200 lenders like us, but they don't have the willingness to compete, and their cost structure are too high. The company charge them too much. They have to pay monthly costs. They have to pay overhead too much. At Loan Factory, everything's so lean. You don't pay us anything monthly. No software fee, no nothing. The company also stay lean, and we are willing to share the commission with you. So let's say, for example, in an extreme case, the company will make only $1,000 or $500 commission on a loan. We split 50-50. We don't charge you every. The company willing to lower the flat fee, processing fee, willing to split it with you, so that we both gain something. And the most important thing is we win the clients. You win the clients, and that client for sure will be happy with you, because you have the lowest rate to offer them. Yeah. Hi, Max.
Thank
still
you.
have more- Yeah, thank you, Max. Hi, Rosie.
So basically, that's the split 50-50.
No, I will go to that later. But I say in the extreme case, when the commission is too low, if you pay the company, you have nothing left, then we will not allow that to happen. The company will not want you in that situation. So we are willing to lower our flat fee and our processing fee, so that
To
you
get
will
the
have
deal.
something. Yeah, and you have something left, and you get the deal, you get the clients. Yeah, I will go into the detail later on that. Thank you, Rosie. Hi, Jamie.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing the detail on, being competitive. Just curious, on your 70 deals over the last 4 months, how often were those competitive, and how competitive did you have to get? 25 points, basis points, 50 basis points. Just curious what the averages are. And when we look at like your top 10 on your, on the website, the top 10 people, they're doing $6-8 million in a month. What would you say the average kind of commission on those deals would be?
So here you can see the production the last 3 months here. This is the whole company. You see my screen, right?
Yes.
And this is my production. The previous month on October, 99 loans. In November, 79 loans. In September, 75 loans. And all of my loans, I set my COM at 1%. Every loan officer can set your own compensation. Some loan officers set it at 1.25, 1.5. Some loan officers set at 2 or 2.5. It's up to you. So it's up to you. So what else? What are other questions? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Oh, one more. So I rarely have to lower my COM. Our let's say 79 loans last month, I probably lower my COM in about 3 to 5 loans only. Not many.
Hi, how are you? How are you? This is Rolando Garcia.
Can you put yourself in mute? I'm sorry. Okay. Jamie, you have other question?
No, I think that helped answer. I was just curious, what the average comp for the average, basis points per deal for some of the top performers would be. I think
There
you're
is-
saying yours is about 1%. I was just curious what your top 10
Yeah.
average would be.
I think almost everyone never lower than 1%. I'm one of the lowest in the company. And just like my company, Loan Factory, is just like any other company out there. Every loan officer have different expectation. They think that they deserve 2% or 1.5%. It's up to them. So every loan officer can decide their comp. Yeah. Hi, let me see who's next. Hi, Yui.
Oh, hi, Tom. So the question I have is, so even though if I put the comp as like example, is the max right now is 2.5. So when it comes to the loan, and then can I able to change it down?
Yes, you can switch the loan to borrow pay and lower the
Okay.
comp, or you can submit the loan to our correspondent channel. With that correspondent channel, you can set any you can set any level of compensation from 0 to 2.5. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm new to this, so I don't know how to do that, but that's okay.
sure. Just raise your hand and ask. Okay, let me move on. You will learn more about all of this later.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Rosie.
Are you going to explain what the correspondent channel is later?
Yes. Yes. So here's the website. Here is the pricing engine right here. The consumer can run a quote. The consumer can run a pricing. And this is why we say we are better. We all know that the best pricing engine out there is LoanShifter, right? But I would proudly say that our pricing engine is better because two things. We have the affordable home ownership programs. So let's say if the borrower income is 216,000, they are eligible to get better rate. With LoanShifter, that you don't see this. So, and the second reason is our pricing engine is so much easier to use compared to LoanShifter. Even consumer can use our pricing engine. Anyone can use our pricing engine. So whatever you see right now is for the consumer. They can run the pricing quickly, and they can see the rate right here, 6.25 with no point. So this is for the consumer. And if the consumer see this, they will get this. And if you click on this, you can see the breakdown. And we have the broker compensation is set at 1% or $4,000. So we saw the adjustment here, and you can see that LLPA waiver is waived. So the borrower saved 0.625%, which is so good, right? So, for example, imagine the client income is 640, right? And you use you LoanShifter. You don't know about any of these programs, right? Now, when you run the pricing, you quote the client at 7.125% because the adjustment come out to be too high. Yeah, 2.25%. That is why your rate, you quote the client this rate, you tell the client that, oh, sorry, your rate is high because you're down only 20% and your FICO score is under 660. And that's correct. But you didn't know that if you check the income and their income is under 216,000 for this zip code, for this county, then they can get much better rate at 6.25%. So imagine you and I, we compete. let's say you compete against a loan officer at loan factory. You're gonna lose for sure because we quote you this way. You lose the client without knowing what's going on. The client just say, sorry, your rate is too high, loan factory is cheaper. And that is why so many loan officers out there scratching their head, losing business to loan factory, and don't know why loan factory have better rate. It's simply because we use better technology. And with better technology, you can do almost anything. So there are more programs. Like if borrow income is, let's say 80% of AMI, they qualify for Home Ready, Home Possible. And there are other programs like 2-1 buy down, paid by the lender. There's 1+ program. So the borrower down 1%, the lender rent 2%, free money to the borrower. That's a lot of great program that let's say right here, if the borrower only $350, you can see and the income is this, they qualify for a 2-1 buy down. The lender will pay for the buy down. It's so good. And you can check the rate here. And you can see 2-1 buy down. You click on this, you can see the first year the borrow rate is 4.25. Second year, the total saving is 7,800. The lender will pay for it. So there's a lot of good program, and our system automatically tell you, the loan officer, and tell the borrower about this program. So when you offer this program, it's so good. For sure, you're gonna win the deal for sure. Any question on this? Let me see. Rasia? Hi, Rasia.
Yes, this is
hello?
Rolando Garcia or Rosia or Rolando Garcia.
Yes, you have a question for me?
Yes. Hi, my name is Rolando Garcia. Basically, I was a correspondent lender from 1998 to 2007. Okay, at which point, you know, the recession hit and I had to change my model, so I went into contracting. Now I just got back in, and I'm starting again as a loan officer. Now my questions are simple. I know the methods are pretty much the same, but I was hearing you earlier, like sometimes you have to give a charge no points. Like I work with a lot of investors, and these investors are used to paying half a point, you know, on $100,000 home, because it's an investment property. Now, as you know, half a point is roughly about $500, you know, profit. So my question is, if in the event that it is one of those scenarios, how does the loan officer get paid? But how do you get paid as well? Because, you know, my business model is everybody has to make money.
I think your scenario is not practical. It's not typical. And I think you have not doing loan for a while. That's why you
Correct.
asked this. So
Correct.
that's why it's not relevant. So just wait to the end, or my onboard specialist will explain to you. It doesn't work that way. Okay? I will show you later. Just hold on to that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Max. Hello, Max.
Hey, Thuan. Quick question about the pricing engine is when you're on there and you're looking at it, are you able to see the full rate sheet?
Yes, everything.
Okay.
Here, let me share with you. Like I said, our system is amazing. Anything you ask for, we have it. So let's say for consumer and for Rasia family, when you click on this, you can see the compensation. So this is how much we get pay, and we can change the compensation from loan to loan if we do borrow pay. And let me share with you this one. So this is the view of a loan officer. Okay. And when you click on the lender name, you can see the rate sheet down here. So you can click on it and see the rate sheet. Our system show you the rate sheet so that you can verify everything. Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me continue.
Wait. I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
So you see how you see Rocket Mortgage, Add Mortgage? This
Yes.
appears on the buyer side, on the borrower side. Are they seeing the name of the lender as well?
So this is why we are good. Yes and no. Yes and no. On our main website, loanfactory.com, we show everything. I show everything. I show the lender name. I show the breakdown to the consumer. Consumer can see all of this. However, on your website that we built for you, you can decide to hide the lender name. You can decide, like here, I show 29 or 31 lender total, right? But you can decide that say, I don't want to work with some lender like AD Mortgage, Plaza. Like you can exclude some lender if you want on your pricing engine. So remember, we empower you. We give you the software and you can customize it the way you want. So you can decide which lender show up on your pricing engine, whether you want to show the lender name, whether you want to show the compensation, all that. You can hide or show all of that. It's up to you. So
Well,
that's how good we are.
My concern is, why wouldn't the borrower go directly to that lender?
Because most of the times, these lenders don't do wholesale.
Retail.
They don't do,
They
they
don't
don't
do
do retail. I'm sorry, they don't do retail. So they
Okay.
don't do directly with consumer. So TPO role, some of the lender don't do direct to consumer. And most of them, if all of them, don't do loan, don't have good rate to compete against us. The rate
That's
are
correct.
high.
Yeah, like
so-
Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, I see Rocket Mortgage. You could go
Yes.
online and type in Rocket
Yes.
Mortgage and get pricing directly.
Yes, and their rate are not as competitive as us. If you want, you can go to their website and try to check the rate. They're retail, and with retail, that means the rate always higher than wholesale.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about that at all.
Okay.
And then
I also like
consumer,
multiple choice.
I think it's
Yeah.
good to show the lender because we're not hiding anything.
yeah,
And that's
exactly,
important. People don't want secrets anymore. It's like you said,
exactly,
buyers
Yeah,
are a little more sophisticated. They're doing
exactly.
their research. These are the
So,
rates.
so,
Choose.
so what I do is I want to gain trust from the consumer. That's why I show everything. The more I show, the more they trust me. And the more they trust me, the more they don't want to
money you
shop
make.
around. Yeah, exactly. The more money I make too. Whatever I tell them, they listen to me. And most consumer, they like to shop around, but we all understand and agree that it's very difficult to shop around. I mean, even you at the loan officer, if you have to shop around, how do you shop around? It's very difficult, right? You think about it at the loan officer yourself. If you need to buy a house, let's say you cannot do loan for yourself, you need to shop around. I don't think most of you know how to shop around.
No.
Because you would call a few broker, one or two lender, and what if you call all of them and they all have that high rate? You end up with high rate, right? It's almost impossible. I'm good because I know what is going on out there. I know I know the consumer, their mind. I know what they are thinking. I know what are the problems they are facing. So I can try to build everything around that. And that way they will like me, they will go with me. And that's why it's good that when you work with me, you can learn from me. Whatever I do, you can do the same. And I share everything. We have weekly sales call, and I will host that. I will share everything I know with the loan officer. Whatever I do weekly, I share that with the loan officers. So, and then I have a lot more than this. So the consumer can see, oh wow, 31 lender that have 6.25, and this lender have the best rate. Well, I showed on top because it have 2-1 buy down, even though the point is higher. But 80 mortgage look like 80 mortgage about 4,600, so 4,700 better, $4,700 better. But if you look at the detail, you see that Rocket will pay 7,800 to buy down the rate for the borrower the first 2 years. So that's why I still show Rocket have the better rate. And
That's
then
good.
80 mortgage. And then think about this. Most of the loan officer out there might not work with this lender. You end up with working with this lender. And that means your rate is at least 2,000 or 3,000 worse than our rate.
Mhm.
Think about that, right? So how you going to compete? Not counting that you might charge 1.5% or 2%. So the point and the cost are going to be higher. So look at all of these lenders. They playing game too. If you are around, if you understand the lender enough, you will know that most of the lender like PRNG, some of these lender, they play game crazy. They fool you. They, on a few days, they have good rate, they have the best rate, and they blast everyone. They say, oh, I'm on top on loan shifter. Check it out. But then after a few days, they jack up the rate crazy. So, and as a loan officer, it's not easy to switch your loan around, right? You submit the loan, you got stuck there. So that is why at Loan Factory, we use our pricing engine. Every loan, we shop around, we make sure we pick the best lender for our clients. And that's why we always win. So there's a lot of other things. The borrower can click on apply, they can view fee, and we show all the fee here. We see all the fee. They can create rate alert. So this is a very powerful tool for loan officer and for clients. So the client can check the rate alert themselves. You give them a useful tool to monitor the rate. They love you. And when you do loan with them, I myself create rate alert for all of my loan, so that when I do loan, I call my client up and say, thank you for filling out the application. I review all your application and I review your application and documents. Everything look good. I'm going to send your loan to the lender for them to approve your loan. They will approve your loan within 24 hours. I will then, my assistant, my processor will call you and go over all conditions with you. And they will ask for more document from you. So please work with my processor. And as soon as you give the lender happy with the document you give them, we can close the loan. Meanwhile, we need to lock the rate. We need to monitor the rate. The rate change every day. So I create rate alert for you already. Every morning, please open up your email and check the rate. And if you like the rate, call me so I can lock the rate for you. If you don't understand the rate alert, call me so I can explain. But it is important that you monitor the rate alert, you monitor your email, and tell me if you like to lock the rate. Make sure we have to lock the rate within the next 2 weeks, because we don't have a lot of time. This is a purchase. We have to lock the rate. So we must lock the rate within the next 2 weeks. And if you like the rate, call me. I will lock the rate for you. So that's what I told my clients. And my client, they monitor the rate and they call me to lock the rate. So it's beautiful, because that solves so many problems. In the past, I ran into problem when my client called me and say, Thuan, I'm not happy with you. You're supposed to monitor the rate and tell me when I should lock the rate. I don't know anything about the rate, right? You know everything. You need to help me. You need to monitor the rate and call me so that I can lock the rate when rates are good. Yesterday the rate was good. Today the rate went up. You didn't tell me yesterday. So I miss this. Now I expect that you help me. So can you give me yesterday rate? So they told me that, and I got so mad. I said, come on. But, customers always right. They don't know anything. They cannot monitor the rate. So now with this tool, with the rate alert, they will monitor the rate themselves. And I don't have to do anything. I will never hear complaint from them again whatsoever. It's their fault if they don't monitor the rate. They don't call me to lock the rate. It's their fault. So, and, you see how many loans I close myself. And I don't have to monitor the rate. I don't have to tell the client. Everything automatic. It's so beautiful, right? And there's more. I'm going to show you a lot more. So here, you see that I promote loan officer in the company. So we help you build 5-star review. The processor, our processor, will help work with the borrower, make sure they are happy, make sure they give you 5-star review. And if you look at the statistic, we get perfect 5-star review. All of us get 5-star review. We know how to get 5-star review. We make sure our clients are happy. And the reason, can you imagine how difficult to close almost 100 loans a month like me? And can you imagine it's even more difficult to make sure all of them are happy with me and give me 5-star review, right? A mortgage is so difficult to make sure your client happy with you. And I'm able to do that. And even better, I barely talk to them. My assistant does all of that, do all of that. And you know that my assistant is not as good as me, for sure. It's not their loan. It's not their business. They are just an employee. But I build a system so good that nothing can go wrong. So that system, that process is what you want to work with, right? And look at how good, how beautiful it is. The client can click on this and they want to compare. We show up here, compare up to 3 programs, right? And here's one lender. They can compare to the 20-year fix. They can, and then they pick this one. And now they so our system and say the 20-year, we have 180,000 saving. So it's so easy, and I can share that to my client. They love it. So let me share with you how I win so many deals. When the client called me and asked for the rate, I use my pricing engine. It's super, super fast. I'm faster than even their brand. They cannot think fast enough. So when they ask me a scenario, I come up with a rate for them. I compare the different scenario. Let's say the client want to refinance, but their rate, let's say 6.5. And if I quote them, let's say 6.25, they say, oh, it's not worth it. But I can switch to 20-year and drive them to 20-year, and I show them the difference, how much they will save. They will do it right away. See, and the technology allow me to compare the true rate, so that the client will like me more. So not only that, but there's a lot of different tools. I can copy the link. I can share with my family, friends. I can share the link. I can share the code. I can promote my website on social media by simply copy and paste the link on social media. I will promote my website, and you can do the same. We will build a website like this for you, and you can have your own domain name. You can promote it. People remember your domain name. They will not remember your dummy link. There's a lot more in here. Let's see what else. Okay, here. Let's say the client is happy with the rate. They like this rate. They fill out the application. Click on the loan application on top. or they click on this button, apply. Right, I'm gonna go to the application with you. Let's say the client say, I want to pre-approval letter. They can enter their email, right? And they enter their name, their password. And here is another feature that you will love, which is AI option. So you know that the loan application is long, right? So we make it simple. We make it short for the borrower. But even though it's short, there's still a lot of information. So now we allow the client or loan officer like you to simply drop in this document. You drop the document in here. Our AI will read everything and populate the application for the borrower or for you. Save you so much time, and the client will love you even more. They don't even know. They see, wow, it's so short, so simple. They will love it. All of my application is done this way, and that saved me so much time. And the borrower too. The borrower is the key. They are happy. Okay, so I cannot show you the production server because this is a privacy issue. You cannot see the client. Let me share with you this one. So I'm going to show you on the testing server. So on this system, we have 3 pipeline: leads, prospect, and loan. Lead is, we all know lead, right? Lead is just name and phone number or name and email. Prospect is considered an application. When the borrower fill out an application, we have a prospect. And on this prospect, we know what's the loan amount, what is the loan type. It's a brand new loan. We know how many to do, how many conditions we have. So we know all of this, and we can edit it. You can create rate alert to monitor the rate for the client. And when the loan is ready to go, you can convert it to a loan. You can convert it to a loan so that, let's see, convert to loan right here, so that you can submit, the processor can submit the loan to the lender for you. So this is the loan life cycle. The borrower fill out application. You go in, you review the application, you review the documents, make sure everything look good. The system will also calculate DTI for you too. So here's the 1003 here. The borrower fill out the application, right? So we go to page by page, and in the liability page, the borrower will give you the authorization. And also, they can give you the permission to add that phone number to the do not call registry. So this is so important. When you work with me, you know that if I run into problem, I will solve it. So the problem here is the trigger lead, right? When you pull the client credit report, it will trigger. And the credit bureau will sell that to hundreds of other loan officers. And this loan officer will call your client and steal your clients, right? We stop that. At Loan Factory, we stop that. We put their information in the do not call registry, and that stopped right away. And that's why our loan officer and our client are so happy. Imagine you run into that situation, you will hate it so much, and you don't know what to do. But at Loan Factory, we do this automatically. I have a staff every day. We do this every day to make sure we don't run into problem. We don't lose client. So, and then you can pull credit report right here and run AUS. And then on the last page, you can see if you qualify, the borrower qualify. So on the last page, it's running a little bit slow. On the last page, the system calculate DTI for you. There's a little bug right here, right now. But you can issue the DTI, right? Issue the pre-approval letter right here. So this is the process. Let me show you. I will stop it right there before I continue to take a question. Hi, 𝐃𝐀𝐑𝐄. 𝐃𝐀𝐑𝐄.
Hey, yeah, you can call me Chuck. Okay, thanks. So, it was interesting to see, the way you have structured everything with the transaction based. It's very system friendly, easy to access, easy to do. And I think before I landed on the Loan Factory, I was asking other mortgage broker who was kind of shopping around. I'm like, hey, I see the other company like Loan Factory, which are going with the transaction cost. Why are you forcing in on a percentage basis for the loan officer compensation? And they were saying that companies like Loan Factory, they have back-end commissions and which are kind of impact you in the rate, kind of insinuating that like for example, let's say with their comp versus Loan Factory comp, to find the same rate, it might cost more on Loan Factory because there's going to be some back-end revenue for the income. So I'm kind of just trying to be, I'm a realtor in my profession, but trying to kind of learn the business.
Actually, you bring up a very good point, and it's the opposite. Other brokers are doing that, not Loan Factory. And in order to find out, it's so simple. It's very simple to find out. If you compare the rate from Loan Factory and the rate from that broker, if whoever can provide better rate to the consumer means that broker is honest. Don't keep money in the back, right?
Gotcha.
I pass, wherever the lender give me the pricing, I pass it to you so that you can offer low rate to the client. A lot of broker out there, they don't do that. They keep something in the back. So
Gotcha.
that's why the best way, that is the best way to find out is so simple. Run a comparison pricing.
Gotcha.
Set the comp at 1%, right?
That
And
makes
compare
sense.
compare to loanfactory.com, we keep comp at 1%, and then compare to other broker. And if you find any other broker have better rate than Loan Factory, let me know. I challenge everyone that no one else can have better rate than us. Because I'm very transparent. I don't keep anything in the back. I negotiate with the lender. Because we are so big, I tell all the lender, you make sure I have the best rate.
Gotcha.
I don't care. The moment I hear another broker have better rate than me, if my loan officer come to me and say, Thuan, that broker have better rate than Loan Factory, I will investigate. And if they have better rate than me, that means not good. I will not allow that. So the first thing I talk to all lender is make sure Loan Factory have the best rate. No one else can have better rate than us. That's it.
And I see you're pulling volume, so I'm guessing you should get some kind of preferential rate. So
not only that I make sure lender give me the best rate, I make sure our cost is so low. And then we make sure the process is so good so that we can win every client. And then I make sure that we don't make mistake. Mistake costs money. Mistake costs loans and clients. So everything we do, we make sure we execute everything perfectly.
Gotcha.
So that, in our business, we cannot afford to lose a client. We cannot afford that. So in order to prevent that, I make sure that no problem ever happen. And if I see any problem, I will improve our software to prevent that from happening. So that's why when you join Loan Factory, you can see software can be done beautifully to help our business. And you will see that. Yeah.
And I got a couple more. I don't know if I'll try to be quick. So does all loan officers or loan originators get the back office support for processing the loans? Or
Yeah,
do
let
they have
me
each
let me
have
go
own-
to that. Let me go to that soon right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let me share the screen. So we create an account for the borrower so that they can log in anytime too. Here is our main website. Here's what we offer to loan officer. We are the #1 mortgage platform. We challenge everyone to compare, and that's why our slogan is "We dare you to compare." That's why I want you to compare everything, from every little thing, not only the big thing, but little thing as well. I want you to compare. First, we build a tech platform for you, and it's free. And then it's all in one. It's one software. It's not like many different software. You, as a loan officer, you should not work with so many different software, because information cannot flow from one system to the other. And we don't charge anything. It's free. So with other lender or broker, you have to pay your own software. You have to pay a lot of different overhead. You will be trained by me, the #1 loan officer in the country. We have 4 training per month. I'm sorry. Every loan officer that join, you should attend those 4 training. And then we have weekly training, weekly webinar. So there's a lot of training. We have mentor and team. So you can join a team to learn to work with a team leader. And of course, you pay the team leader a little bit. Or you can join a mentor. You can be mentor. So at Loan Factory, we pay you 100% commission minus a flat fee of $5.95. And you also have to pay $500 in-house processing fee. So the total that you pay is $10.95, and that's it. So let's say if you join Loan Factory and you don't close 6 months or a year, you don't pay anything. And every loan that you close, you pay $10.95. And in a competitive situation where you lower the compensation, let's say you lower to $1,500, then instead of paying Loan Factory $10.95, you pay $50. You keep 50% of the book commission. You pay Loan Factory 50%. So that's how we help you. We have some rare case, you must, we don't charge any powerful. Offer you free marketing support and staff in our marketing department. They will help you with your marketing. If you need to create a customized image, they can do that for you. If you need to edit your video, they do that for you. If you need to run ads, they can help you run ads. So it's all completely free. And we also have an underwriting department. We have 5 full-time underwriters to help you. Let's say if you have a loan that it's complicated, you don't know how to calculate DTI, they can do that for you. If you have a non-QM loan, almost 95% of us are not good with non-QM loan. They will look at the scenario. They can tell you what lender, what loan program to go to, and what rate you can get. So they can help you all for free. And this is really important, to have an underwriter to help you. And that's why we have that, to help you. And we don't charge anything. The commission can be $10.99 or W2. And the maximum is 250 BIP. So if you want to lower your COM, you have to do two things. Either you switch it to borrow pay and lower your COM, or you can send your loan to our correspondent channel and you can set any compensation you want to, up to 250 bps. If you are licensed in the W2 states, then you have to be W2. And W2 loan officer can get paid only 90%, not 100%. And if you are an inexperienced or new loan officer, on the first 3 transactions, we pay you, I believe, only 80% instead of 100%. So, but if you join a team, if you're new, right? If you're inexperienced, if you join a team or a mentor, we pay you 100%. That way you have money to pay the mentor or the team leader. Okay, any question on that?
Hey, Anton, this is Will here.
Yeah.
You mentioned about the team and the mentor. How do we, or where do we approach someone to join the team or a mentor?
Good question. Right here. Right here. So let me share with you. So there's a lot more I'm gonna show you. You're gonna be amazed by what we have. So we have a marketplace, and you can go to Loan Factory here. You can see we have live support right here, and we have underwriter support right here. This is underwriter. So we have underwriter support, and even Saturday and Sunday you can get support. And if you click on the team here, you can see all of the team. You can see all of the team with the description, and you can click and join them. You can click on their name to call them and talk to them before you join. You can shop around. You can pick the right team leader or mentor. Or if you're good, you can create your own team, and all the loan officer will join your team. You know, and we have mentor as well. You can look at the number of mentee with the mentor. You can see the split. You can join. So we have a lot, and you can become a mentor too if you're good enough. So we have the mentor and the team is really good. There's another way to access that. But okay, and then on our marketplace, you can see we have the lender here, 228 lenders. That is a lot of lenders. And these lenders are live. You can click on it to talk to them. Okay. You can click on this, talk on to these lender, the AE for live. You can click on it to talk to them live. You click on it, you can talk to her. So, and this is cool. You can look up any lender information. We have all information about the lender, like the AE information, the address, phone number, website, approved state, all of the information about them. Okay. And you can even, let's say you want to look for a commercial lender. You can go to commercial and select it. Then you can see there's 38 lenders that can do commercial. If you look for a private loan, you can see we have 83 lenders that can do private loan. And let's say if you're not sure which one to call, you can click on this email this lender a scenario, and then you can write a scenario here. You can select the program, and you can send it to this lender. So you don't have to call one by one. You can send the scenario to all of them, and then we'll get back to you. So here Here's the lender finder. When you send it out, it will show up here. And you see all the lender will answer. That's communication. The other lender will answer 7 comments here. See, the lender will reach out to you. So in the past, you would say, no, I don't know how to do it. You struggle. But here, you can contact so many lenders and ask for help. And then in the event here, you can see we have so many events so that you can learn. So here, like LO orientation for new loan officer. Here's the monthly company meeting. Here the pricing engine here. I show you how to use pricing engine. Jessica will show you the prospect and then loans, how to work on the system. And I do weekly webinar here. There's a lot of classes, training. And then for the completed event, you can see, you can watch the video. So here I talk about leads and marketing. If you are with Loan Factory, you can click on it and learn from me. So we have video on every event. You can just click on it and watch it. So that is our marketplace. Let me take a few more questions and before I continue. Hi, Matthew.
Hello. I had a question about the rate lock alerts or the
Yes.
rate alerts. What is that
Yes.
linked to that's giving advice, or is it just updating what the rates are?
It's really beautiful. Basically, you can set it to real time. For an active loan, it's always real time. So the moment the lender update the rate, our system updated, email the borrower or text the borrower.
Right.
The
But
borrower
that
open up
alert's
the
coming after the rate's already been changed, correct?
Yeah, the new rate, always the latest one.
Okay. How
And
does
then
that
the
help
borrower-
somebody? How does that help you determine when to lock a loan if it's after the fact? It's not connected to
Oh,
mortgage-backed securities or the
the
treasury?
The rate alert is not a tool to track the rate movement, but it's just a way to inform the client the rate so that they can decide to lock the rate. There's
Right. But
nobody.
if the rates say 6.25 today, and then the bond market goes to shit, and now it's 6.5, they get an alert that it's 6.5. That's just saying they missed the boat and they should have locked yesterday. That's not really, to me, people don't understand what affects rates. 99% of the population and 99% of most LOs don't understand what affects rate.
Exactly.
And have a rate alert, it should be linked to the bond market or the treasury market, not just updating the changes.
I think you misunderstand the purpose of the rate alert. Our rate alert is to alert the user with the rate whenever rate change, so they know if they want to lock the rate or not. It's a way for us to communicate to the client, here is today's rate. You want to lock or not? You are talking about a different alert. The alert that you're talking about is the alert for the loan officer to decide what to do. So
Correct.
that is a different type of alert. That is for that one, I just show you my trick. I look at a 10-year bond yield. I see the bond yield keep go down. I told my client, don't lock, wait, because there will be an adjustment. So it's easy because we all know that mortgage rate is tied to the 10 years bond yield. So if the bond yield keep dropping, and the lender, let's say the morning, right? The lender published the rate, and then after the lender published the rate, the bond yield keep dropping. Then I know right away they're gonna adjust. So that one is only loan officer know, not the borrower. Borrower doesn't know anything, and we should not confuse borrower. Borrowers they will not understand at all. Even loan officer, like you said, most loan officers don't even know. So that's why it's really difficult. At Loan Factory, I share with the loan officer that you should monitor the 10 years bond yield. Before I lock the rate, I always go to the 10-year bond yield, look at the curve, and decide what to do. And then if I see it's dropping, I won't lock. The client call me and say, hey, Thuan, I want to lock. I say, just hold on. Hold on for 2 hours. If the lender, if Because I know that it's been dropping, right? So there's only, the lender can only lower the rate or do nothing. So there's no risk to wait. So that's why I told my client, don't do anything, just wait for 2 hours. And if rate drop more, I lock for them, they like me even more. So that is how I do things.
Okay. So it's
Thank you,
really
Matthew.
just showing the active rate. It's not a rate alert, a rate
Correct.
guidance.
Yeah, alert the client, this is today's rate.
And then
Basically.
all the pricing scenarios you had listed, that was at 1% comp.
At loanfactory.com. But if you go to the loan officer website, they have different comp. So, and you, let's say you join Loan Factory, we build a website for you. You can set your own comp. You can set whatever comp you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Hello, Joe.
Hey, how's it going, Thuan? Appreciate
Good.
the call. I had a question about the pricing engine. A few questions. Did you build that yourself?
Yes, we build everything. LOS, POS, pricing engine, CRM, and a lot more. Marketing, I will show you soon later.
Cool. And then you had mentioned that on the loan officer's website, they control their pricing however they wish. And then you have like the corporate website, and that pricing I think is tied to your setup more or
Yes.
less.
Yes.
With that, you have 1% built into your pricing engine on the corporate site. So if my client goes to my website and looks at pricing, and then they end up going to the corporate website to look at pricing, if I have my comp set different, they're going to see two different pricings theoretically, right?
Yes, correct. So what happened is on your website, we won't have any link back to the loanfactory.com website. There's no link back.
Okay.
And you can have your own domain name. Everything on that website is you, your name, your information, your contact information, no one else. So
Right.
that's why the client won't go to loanfactory.com. And
Could-
even if they, right now we don't have any problem with that. We have 1,500 loan officers. Every one of them have their own website, and we haven't run into problem at all.
Right. Right. If it seems like you're pretty technologically oriented, Loan Factory in general. Do you think it's possible to have a cookie set up where if somebody visits my website, that cookie is stored in their browser?
Yes,
so that
just
if they
remember.
go back to the Loan Factory site, they're always going to get, my pricing and not accidentally get somebody else's pricing.
We don't know. They cannot accidentally go. I mean, there's no link back to the main loan website. So it's impossible. But sometimes the client somehow end up with loanfactory.com and fill out application at loanfactory.com. All you need to do is show it to my staff, say, Thuan, or Kevin, this client belongs to me, supposed to fill out the application with me, but I don't see it. Then we will look up and then assign back to you. It's happened all the times. Yeah.
Okay. And then the carousel of loan officers at the bottom of the pricing engine, how do you determine who shows up?
Right now, good. You are very good when you ask that because you want to be on top. So based on the number of 5-star review, if you have more, it show on top. But I'm thinking about improving it. So if you are good, you can be a mentor. You can help the mentee and make money on the mentee loans, right? At the same time, if you go live, I plan to show you live for the consumer to reach out to you. So whoever go live, let's say whenever you're free on the day, every day, let's say you're free 3 hours, you click a button, I want to go live. Then the consumer that go to loanfactory.com, look up the rate, they see you right there live. They click on that so that they can talk to you face to face like this. And that is a chance for you to get new client, and it's free. It's your client. It has nothing to do with Loan Factory.
Right.
I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
Okay. 2 more questions and then I'll be done. Next question, inside of your internal website, you have a lot of features with regard to showing events and live lenders and coaches. There is a website that has a similar characteristic to that, that all lenders can access. Is your internal website modeled off of that, or did they model theirs off of yours? And do you know what website I'm referring to?
Yeah, I know that website. So I get the idea, right? We learn, if we see some idea, we do it. We all should learn from each other.
Right.
If I have an idea, I do something that working, you should copy me.
Yeah.
And it's just an idea. It's okay to copy the idea, but I want to do better than that. So we have better technology, you know. So they don't have the tool like for you to email all of the lender together, or they don't have the tool for you to look up construction lender or private money lender. They don't have those things. We created it, and we even track the statistic of the AE. We even allow you to be live to the consumer. We have the technology. We have better technology, and that's why we are better. And just like we all know that there's many companies out there for selling you the LOS, right? But they don't have the AI. We have that. And we copy from each other to build the 1003. It's just the 1003. It's just the idea that counts. The key here, we do better. We do better.
Yeah. And never mind that, you know, they say mimicry is the highest form of flattery, and ultimately competition is better for the consumer. And so if we're all you know, kind of stepstoning, you know, off of each other's successes, that's a win for the consumer. So I just wanted to ask the question. Last question I'll ask. I come from a world where we use UWM, and you know the battle between UWM and Rocket. So
yes.
How in love are you with Rocket? Have you ever used UWM, and could you ever see yourself switching to the largest wholesale lender?
Good question. 2021 and 2022, 20 and 21, I was the #1 loan officer in the country. I closed 1.4 billion and then 2.4 billion. So total is 4 billion myself under my name, almost 12,000 loans. And I send loan to both lenders, UWM and Rocket. So both of them I know very well. And they both want my business. And when the ultimatum come, I'm the one that suffer the most. Because I don't have the choice anymore. I don't have the flexibility to send loan, to compare, to shop around, basically, right? In the past, I can shop around, which I make them compete for my clients. Whoever have better rate, I send my loan there. When UWM issue the ultimatum, my client and I are the one that losing the most. I cannot shop anymore. And because of that, I hate UWM. That they prevent competition. Obviously, and the person that prevent competition is not a good person. You only have ill intention by preventing competition. If you are good, why would you be afraid of competition? You have nothing to be afraid, right? So that is the reason why I pick Rocket. And I keep telling many loan officers out there that I'm not hesitate to use a strong word, like you're not smart when you work with one lender only. You don't shop. You don't shop around. You send most of your loan to one lender. Most of the loan officer out there know and agree that UWM has higher rate, and they still send loan to UWM. And because of that, UWM is the biggest lender out there. And I feel it's so wrong. Why? You send loan to a lender that have high rate simply because you are not good. You don't have a good system, the good process to close your loan to for your clients. And because of that, because of your incompetence, you end up making your clients suffer.
Well, I want to
high rate.
I want to say time out there, simply because I send business to UWM, and if you haven't been sending business to UWM since 2021 or however long ago it is, they were something back then, and there's something now, and there's a reason why you send business to UWM now and why you maybe wouldn't send it to another lender. So I wouldn't go so far as to say that everybody who sends business to UWM is incompetent. There's a specific reason for it. I don't send all my business to them. I send it to different lenders, and different lenders are competent or incompetent at times. But it's kind of like, you know, if you burn me, then it's going to be hard to get back, you know, on my good graces. And I've given many lenders, you know, opportunities. But I hear your point. If you believe that their rates in some instances are higher, and if we're only talking about the commodity of an interest rate as being the value versus the entire spectrum of services offered, then sure, on rate, they're not the best, but on other aspects, they crush other lenders. So I would be remiss to not you know, add a qualifier to your characterization.
I 100% agree. As long as you shop around, as long as you know, at Loan Factory, we shop around crazy. And even our pricing engine, I monitor the rate from 𝐿𝐼𝐺 all the times. And if I see that 𝐿𝐼𝐺 has better rate than Rocket, I pick up the phone and call Rocket right away and say, hey, what happened? You have higher rate than Rocket, than 𝐿𝐼𝐺. I demand better rate. Otherwise, I will switch to 𝐿𝐼𝐺. I'm not hesitate to tell Rocket that. I'm pushing and so to help my business, to help my clients. And I think all of you should do the same. If you really care for your clients, you want to give them the best deal, the best product, they will love you, and you will be successful. So it's all about how much you care for your clients. And the clients are getting smarter and smarter. I think they know if you really care for them. So that's my advice. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Hi, Edward. Hello, Edward. I will come back to you later then. Hey, Jack.
Hey, I know we've been talking about conventional loans for the most part. How about the high value loans or jumbo loans and DSCR loans? Like, how do we cater? I mean, do we have enough lenders under Loan Factory? I've been kind of trying to play with your website and try to see how they are in Middlesex County, New Jersey, and things like that.
Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. So jumbo loan, forget it. We are not good. We cannot compete against the bank. Nobody can compete against the bank.
Okay.
So forget about jumbo loan. But for all the loans, look at this. We have non-QM pricer. No other company out there has this.
Okay.
I don't think anyone is at such a pricing engine like this, and we built it, and you can use it. So let's say if you want to do a investment DSCR loan, right? You can run the pricing.
Gotcha.
And then you can see why it's not eligible. Something wrong with this one.
Can we play with 1 year price fixed prepayment penalty?
Yeah. Prepayment penalty here, 1 year.
Okay.
This one, let's say property value 500, P75. You can run the pricing, and then you can see the result here, right here. And we have 7 lenders, and you can see the pricing 7.375. You can expand to see the ranking of all the lender. And see, this is why I say it's so important. If you are a good loan officer, you would agree with me that non-QM loan is not easy. And because it's not easy, it's not a commodity. There are a lot of fat, there's a lot of margin. Both the lender and the loan officer can make more money because it's not easy to compare. It's not a commodity.
Right.
And if you are not good, you would go with some lender like this, Plaza, Chance Lending, Champion, and look at the difference here. If you go with this lender, you save $6,000 easily.
Right.
So that's why I say technology can help you, and you can change any parameter here, the DSCR ratio, the prepayment penalty, the reserve, all of this, and you can see the rate reflected. So that's why I say technology is so crucial. I mean, you can shop around manually with a few lenders, but not non-QM, not many lenders. Here, it takes you seconds. It takes you seconds to see everything. So that's why I say it's really important to have the best technology. And for me, I'm on the quest to have the best technology to make me win. Yes.
And also I've seen some of the lenders who do volumes in terms of refinance. They talk about absorbing the cost of title towards as a lender credit. Is that something we work with or we offer in some of the states?
Yeah.
East Coast?
So basically, it's just a game. It's just a marketing game. I told you. They make things so attractive so that people, realtor, client will come to them. But actually, it's just a game. They promise they cover some fee, but they increase the rate so that they get more credit. That's it. Or they charge more on commission, and then they pay for it. It's just a game. That's it.
But I mean, I thought these days, I mean, even consumers are pretty savvy. You know, they're at least going to go to at least 4 or 5. You don't?
Yeah. Think about it. This is a game. We call it marketing, just to attract people. You know, like the art of any business. You want to get the client one foot in the door, slowly. You know, people try to do things to bait and switch to get people apply. When people apply, they don't want to apply again. It's so painful to switch. You know, when people apply, submit all documents, they don't want to change anymore. People, the more they committed, the less likely they shop around and switch. So it's just an art of drawing attention, drawing client to them. You know, I know all of them really well. I mean, the rate is come from the market, and that is the market rate. It's given to us, and we just play game with it. That's it.
But do we affiliate with any title company in a specific region so that we get some kind of preferential rate? We could potentially use it to offset the cost.
Yeah. We work with 𝐅𝐅𝐼𝐂𝐻.
Okay.
We demand the best rate too for
Okay.
and we
especially
allow you
refinance
to work
if you want to do a volume business.
Exactly.
I think having
I'm always
that,
volume.
Yeah.
I'm always volume, and I always shop around crazy. Believe me, I shop around.
Yeah, because I think when the interest rates goes down, at least whenever I think this is the time people who are stuck at 7.5 or 7+ percentage APR, they're all in the market to refinance now if they're at least a 0.5%.
Exactly. And now it's a good time to get ready to prepare.
Yep.
And I can show you how to prepare, you know, so that when market come back, people refinance, you catch a lot of refinance. You're going to make so much money. So that's an art. I've been doing this many years, so I know. Hi, Max. Hello, Max.
Hi, Don. Thanks for all the good info. I won't ask you, you haven't covered the leads yet, so I won't ask you about that yet. 2 questions. One, the training that you had gone over looked like a lot of the different topics were internal, you know, learning the systems. Is there any training offered on things that would be more external, like growing your realtor network, or like the Chalk was saying, when refis do come back, how to go get some more refis, those kind of things?
Yes. I always provide training to my loan officer, and you can watch the video. You know, about 3 months ago, when we have a mini refi, I have a training to train my loan officer. I want all of them to get more business. So I do provide training. I do.
Okay, and that would come in terms of like getting realtor partners as well?
Same thing too, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we build tools.
And then,
let me share with you one thing. We're going to release a mobile app. A mobile app is so good, it's going to disrupt the market. The mobile app is just like Uber app. The consumer, after they use it, they love it. The realtor, when they use it, they love it. So what happened is you, at the loan officer, you can invite all your realtor to download the app. And if they have the lead, they send it to you, they open up the app and type in there. Then all of their lead, their loan, their prospect, they can see the status. They can use that to communicate with you and the lead. So the tool is powerful because it allows everyone to be on the same page, to know what's going on, and to communicate and to get updated. The biggest problem with everyone, with loan officer, is you cannot build relationship because you don't follow up. You don't keep them posted with the status. You don't build that relationship. You don't show the client, you don't show the realtor that you work hard and you always stay on top. You always update. You are good. So the mobile app will change that. We help you prove that to the realtor. You know, if they have a lead, they enter that lead belongs to the realtor, and you will work hard to convert the lead to a client. You pre-approve or not. If you issue pre-approval, they get notified. They can download the pre-approval letter. They can see everything that's sent to you or you send to them. So you will see that mobile app. I'm running so many crazy technology that you are gonna see. You are gonna love too. I'm even trying to launch a HomeBot product. And you know that all of you agree with me, HomeBot is a good product. But you don't use it because it's too expensive, right? If you join Loan Factory, we're gonna have that for you. You're gonna send it to all your clients, and your realtor can use that to send to their client. And that's how you build relationship with realtor. Give them benefit so that they will work with you. You know, I'm really big into all of this because I know realtor business is important.
Sure.
Thank you.
All
Matt.
right, thank you for that. Yeah, and then the other question I had for you is just to confirm. You said, so like, let's say the comp that we set, 150 basis points is our standard lender paid comp. So that just means we make the full 150 bips minus 1,095. Is that correct?
The lender pay 250, not 150. And yes, you make wherever the lender pay minus 1095. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
So we are a two, and let me share a few more things. Let me share a few more things. I have license in 48 states, but in 42 states I try to stay away. So if I have loan in these 42 states, I give it to the loan officer as the company lead. And if you work on the company lead, you get paid 25 bip. But the good thing is the client already fill out application. The chance they close is very high. You do very little. The processor will do most of it. And the good thing is the client belong to you. So that in the future, if the client refinance or have more business, you can get that business from the client. And we also have up to $5,000 referral bonus. So let me share a few more things. Why Loan Factory? So why? Just like the client, you need to ask this question all the times. Why you? Why the client choose you? If you don't have an answer, you're not ready. You're not good for this business. So just like you sitting here, I know you asked the question, why Loan Factory? Why I have to join Loan Factory? And I will answer that. I will have the super low rate for you. No one else can beat your rate. That is what I promise you. I promise you that your client will love you. All of them will love you. All of them gonna give you 5-star review. You will have Google My Business account, and you will collect all of those 5-star review, and you can show that to all your future clients, so that you can get more clients easily in the future. Because think about the client. If they heard about you, what would they do next? They want to make sure that you are the right person, the right loan officer, a good loan officer that they can trust, that give them the best benefit. So of course they don't know anything about you, right? So just like the client, when they talk to you, they say, hey, I like what you say, but how do I know you? How do I trust you? If I ask that question, most of you would have no answer, and that is really bad. If the client asks me that question, I say very easy. Hey, look up my Google review. You can see that almost 6,000 clients give me 5-star review. All of them give me 5-star review. No one give me 4-star or less. The client, when they see that, they will trust me right away. And I want you to build something like that. We can help you. Loan Factory can help you. Because our processor, we give them a bonus. They must do a good job. If not, we might let them go. And if they got a 5-star review, we give them a bonus. So they are motivated to get the bonus. And when they get the 5-star review, you get that 5-star review automatically because they ask that for you. And you see how powerful is the technology. No other company out there can give you our technology. So when you join Loan Factory, you have all 3 important pieces. Nothing else is more important than these 3. Provide better service, better rate, and better technology. And if you have all 3, you will win. And that is what we can provide you. And you can see all of the statistics here. Let me show you. Let me show you this one. Okay, this is a login page as the loan officer, right? So here we track all the referral realtor. So if you have a referral realtor, you put it in here. You can track the number of leads or the loan that's sent back and forth. You can communicate with them. Really? How about now? I share already.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Oh, you see now? Oh, let me do it again. Okay, how about now?
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Referral realtor, right? So you have a referral realtor page so that you can track all your referral realtor. You can track how many you refer to them and how many they refer to you. You can track all of this. And every week you can create a follow-up. You can set when you should call the realtor back. And every week you can spend time, go over. You can write note. And check the production and all that. So to make sure you can nurture the relationship, you can build relationship. If you have any question, you can create an escalation ticket to any of these departments, and they will take care for you. We have so many different departments, from credit upgrade, marketing, LO support, underwriting, complaint, accounting, onboarding specialist, customer service, vendor support, disclosing desk, processor assist. We have all kind of department to help you. If you have questions, you have to create a ticket and they will get back to you. We have a Facebook ads feature. You heard about the lead hackers, right? We build something better than that. Lead hacker charge you $300 a month. We give it to you for free. So all you need to do is click here. You select an ads template. You can target the lead form, or you can target website traffic. You can drive traffic to your website or a landing page. And we have all kind of, Hispanic 1% down, 1+ program. We have refinance VA loan, on the lead form here, you have 1% down payment. You can have $1,000 back here. You can promote that. So there's a lot of program, and it's so easy. You select it, right? You select it and put in the budget, $5,000 or $500, and the end date is this. You can change it, and this is the review. This is what review here, and you can decide where to run it, or the description where the user can see. You can change it if you want, but everything already set up. You can decide what state to run it, what county to run it, what language. It's very important. You can target the right language. So there's a lot. It's so powerful, and it's free. You can use it for free. You can run ads to generate lead. Yeah. Any question about this Facebook
Mr.
leads?
Thuan,
Yes.
I have a question for you. Do you have I like the tools, it's amazing, but do you have access also on your past clients for follow-up?
Yes. Let me get to that. So we have mailing list here where I create a lot of lists. Like I recruit loan officer here, or I talk to realtor here. So I build a lot of lists, and some of the lists is big. Like here, Vietnamese, my Vietnamese client, I have 36,000 clients. So I create a list. It can be static, which is I import a CSV file, or it can be dynamic. It comes from my buyer agent. I have a list of all my buyer agent. I have a list of all referral realtor. I have a lot of different lists, all realtor, all clients. I create a lot of lists so that I can click on it, and then I can send them email. This list is like more than 40,000 people. So this is the one-time bulk email, right? All you need to do is so simple. Create a new static list and give it a name, and then import it. You can use AI to help you adjust the format and drop it here and done. So fast. I did everything in 30 seconds. So you can export the list too. So this is the mailing list. You can do email drip campaign. So holiday campaign here, you can turn it on. You can drip all your referral realtor or clients, or you can do a follow-up campaign. All of these lead or prospect or loan, close loan here, you can set the drip. You set when you want to send out and what content they will send out for you. And it's free. All of these are free. I build it for you. I know it's important. And I know that most of you know it's important, but you don't know how to create it. Most of the software is too difficult for you to use. You are confused. You don't know how to do it effectively. I build it, I use it, and you can use it too. So marketing material is really cool. So many of you want to post on social media, but you don't know what to post. You come in here, you can see we have even thousands of images that you can just download and generate. You can customize it. If you click on it, you will see your picture here, your information here, and your IQ code here. You can use it to promote and see how beautiful it is. You can promote different types of loan, many different types of loan. And the design is way better, and it's very attractive. Let's say you promote this. It's so powerful. So you can simply click on generate, and it download for you. We have not only this, but you can do like rate and chart. You can generate a chart and generate today rate here, and here you can post this. You can do so many different things. A review. Let's say you get a 5-star review. You can click on generate. then you can pick the template that you want. Your picture gonna show up, the review gonna show up, everything gonna show up. That allow you to promote it. Fast to clear loan. Let's say you close a loan in 10 days, 8 days. You click on this, and then it will show up here. So a lot of amazing tool we have for you. Not done yet. We have a training academy where you can take courses for free. Everything free. You know, at Loan Factory, we want to help you. We don't want to charge you. So we have these classes where you can take it and it's free. And that's it. You can see a little icon on the bottom right corner here, right here. You click on this, it will launch our AI chat where you can ask for any question about Loan Factory, any question about guideline, even question like how many loans I have, it will answer you. You can ask for the rate, it will answer you. What is the best rate today? It will answer you. You can ask anything. You can even ask AI to create a loan application for you. So create a new loan for me for a loan amount of $350 and purchase price of $500. Right? It will create an application for you. And then it will ask you to upload document so that it will read the document and populate the application for you. So this is a new way of creating an application. It's really powerful. Our AI team is amazing. You're gonna love it. And if you upload a wrong document, let's say a missing page document, AI will detect and tell you what's wrong with the document upfront. So, I mean, there's so much I want to continue to share, but I think it's been almost 2 hours. So I want to leave it to you. As you can see, there's more. I can impress you more and more, but I think that's enough. I want to answer a question. So, hi, Scott.
Hi, Thuan. Thanks for getting back to me here. Reverse mortgages, we haven't gone over that a lot here. I know the commissions are quite a bit higher on those, and some lenders pay both YSP and borrower paid on those transactions as well. And so the 250 comp, I assume, doesn't relate to the reverse mortgage?
I have to check, but I do believe that we allow more on reverse mortgage.
Okay.
I have to check. And
Okay.
the maximum comp is $20,000.
Right. And that's what Miley told me before when I spoke to her before I signed up for your program today.
We allow more than 20,000 if the lender doesn't have EPO.
Right. A lot of the reverses are between $100,000, $200,000, but the comps on those, if anyone's that is reverse, are between 5 to 7%. And so making sure that fits into what you guys are offering.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi, Sandeep.
Good afternoon, Thuan. Very impressive.
Thank you.
I don't want to give my background because it's not suited to this one. But yeah, I just have few queries that your website of Loan Factory is very impressive. But for a new loan officer who wants to join you and in his 50s, how that website looks like? You know that we can create our own.
Yes. Yeah, you can see that too.
Let
me share with you. So like here, Loan Factory, right? You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
You can see file loan officer here. You can see loan officer. Or you can you can see like this, right?
Yeah.
And let's say Seung Win here. You can click on her. You can see information about her, and this is her website, seungloanofficer.com. You can click on it. And here is her website. And we have different template. You can, if you doesn't like this look and feel, you can change it. Yeah, so it's almost the same. You can show the, I'm sorry, it went back. So you can show the pricing engine, you can show your information, your bio, your picture, your review, the rate chart. You can show all of these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically the same website, but with the name of the loan officer.
Yes, everything belongs to loan officer. Even the bottom here, on the bottom here, information here belongs to loan officer. We don't, there's nothing point this, take the user back to the main website.
So
We
then
block
I,
it,
then
everything.
I have another query that why would a person who wants to take loan go to my website as a loan officer and not directly to loanfactory.com?
Because they don't know about loanfactory.com. If people already know about loanfactory.com, we have become multi-billion-dollar company already. So we're still small. Nobody know about Loan
When does that
Factory.
light go on?
Okay.
Yes.
So, perfect. And if I in the beginning, if I my journey has started because I have taken a home here 3 months back and I met with a realtor and a loan originator. So that impressed me. So I recently passed out and probably want to join.
You will love to be a good loan officer. As a good loan officer, you control the transaction, you help your clients. You know, you will love it so much. That's why I love being a loan officer. Even now, even though I try to step back, but I still help my clients. I love it. You will become a different person if you are a good loan officer, because you have to be professional. If you want to be successful, you have to be professional. The way you talk.
That's another query with me is that if I have some queries and you're providing me with a mentor or a team person, I have seen that most of the mentors or the persons who are there, they are already working somewhere. And along with that, they have a realtor license or an NMLS license. So obviously during office hours, they won't be able to respond to you. But for me, if I have to start the journey, it's a full-time thing for me. And I want the response back to be very quick.
Yeah, of course. That's why you can interview all of the mentor or the team leaders. Make sure that they know what you want and you can join them. And if they are not keeping their promise, you can always switch, right? We allow you to switch.
And if in the initial stages I have some basic queries, I know you are a big man, so can I contact you directly or any one of your
Yeah. If it I would say if it related to the website or policy and this and that, we have already different department to help you. We have support team to help you. But anything about business marketing that you want to consult with me, I love to share with you. I will give you feedback. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandeep. Hi, Joe.
So do you allow DBAs?
No, we allow power buy, but not DBA. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just too much work.
That's kind of same in a sense. And then the Loan Factory website, everybody has to use the Loan Factory template. Like you can't have your own website with its own unique features.
I'm always, I love to improve, right? So if you look at this template and there's some feature that you want to add and you think it's good, tell me. I will make it happen.
Okay.
And then we can create new template with those features. Then you can use it. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Hi, Chuck. Hello, Chuck.
So I guess my question is somewhat in line with Sandeep. For somebody starting new, but maybe familiar with the real estate business, but trying to get their way around, I mean, is the only way is to join a team, or do you guys do the first 3 transactions, maybe we'll have some kind of guidance so that you at least know the right or wrong way of doing things, and you go from there? Because otherwise, I'm just by looking at the the teams, I think I see at least almost you have to
Okay.
get 50% calm.
Yeah, let me answer that. This is a valid concern, right? And the good thing with Loan Factory, for a brand new loan officer like you, everything in the company, you're on your own. You struggle without a support, without the assistant. At Loan Factory, we have everything to support you, the system, the support, all kind of department, all kind of support. IT, you have questions about software, you click at it, you see, you ask them question, they show you how to do it right away. If we have a loan processor is the key. I haven't mentioned about this. Our loan processor is so good. They will take the loan all the way from when the loan ready to go. They will register the loan, issue disclosure, submit the loan full package, clear the loan, clear all the to do all the condition all the way to fund it. You only need to really do a few things. You have to review the 1003, the application, review the document, make sure you understand your client. You make sure the client qualify. Choose the right product for them. Choose the right lender for them. Create rate alert. Those are, you must know anyway as a loan officer. And then you lock rate for them. And that's it, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And it makes your job so much easier because you don't need to explain to the client about the rate. They can understand by looking at your website. It's so easy. It's so easy. So we make everything so easy for you. And the first 3 transactions, you should work with a mentor.
Correct.
Yeah. I think in our business, if you're smart, if you want to be successful, you build a lot of good relationship with realtor and with the clients, with the public.
Right.
Build a big network. Whoever can bring in the loans make most money.
Right.
So everything else is not important at all. Everything else, we have the team, the processor, the loan coordinator to help you. So we have 2 types of service that you can use. The loan processor you have to use.
Right.
It's only costs you $500, but they do most of the work for you. And then for the top producer, if you are busy, we have a loan coordinator to help you. But the same thing at an assistant. They will handle your pipeline. They work with the processor. They work with your client. They make sure everything is running well for you. And we charge only $150 per closed loan. $150, very little, but it's optional too. It's optional too. So we do everything possible to make sure you can be successful. But if you want to be successful, you must do it yourself. You must go out there and promote yourself. You build relationship, build a network, bring in the clients. That's all you need to do.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you can bring in the clients, everything else is so easy. 100% sure. There's so many loan officers willing to help you. They even do it for free or very little money. They love to because they could not bring in clients. So that is what you need to worry about. I mean, many loan officers out there don't know this. They are struggling because they try to do too many different things. They don't focus on being a better loan officer to go out there and bring in business. And that's why they fail.
And are there any compliance requirements being a realtor and acting as a loan officer?
It's very easy. Our system is the best. We issue the dual capacity disclosure for you automatically. So we always disclose if you represent the borrower on both capacity, we will issue the disclosure automatically. So you don't have to worry. And
so the
almost
liability
always
insurance
allow that.
covers it. It's I think some lenders say, hey, if you're trying to act in both capacities, maybe we want you to refrain, but if you can act independently in each transaction. So okay.
Don't worry, we allow you to be the realtor and the loan officer on the same transaction.
Cool.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Max.
Hi, Thuan. Two questions for you. One is I don't know if we really went over the leads. It says, company provided leads in 42 states. Is that mainly what you mentioned before when you get a client in the 42 states that you're not wanting to focus in, or are those coming from another source as well?
There are two sources. That is one source. And we are also running Facebook ads, and we get leads. We can give it to you. But I strongly recommend all of you to run some ads and work on the leads that you receive. It's really cheap, and it's a better way to promote yourself. Because let's say you target, let's say you live in Chicago, right? And you want to be successful loan officer in Chicago. So there are two ways. You can target realtor, or you can target the consumer. If you target the consumer, instead of buy lead, you should generate leads. Because when you generate your own lead, you need to run ads. And when you run ads, you can target only Chicago. And you can spend $500 a month. But many people live in Chicago are going to see you all the times. And they will know you. They will come to you. So you need to build a bigger pipeline a lot in the long run, in the long future, by running ads or post a lot. So that way people know you. If you buy lead, nobody knows you. And the moment you stop buying lead, you are nobody. Yeah.
Okay. And then the other question is, how are you able to offer these kind of things for free, like not having to pay for the LOS or the CRM? Like, I'm sure it's costing you somewhere. Like, how are you able to offer it to the loan officers?
It costs me a lot. I have 39 software engineers building the technology for me. However, this is what I'm thinking. Without a loan officer like you, I still have the same team. So it doesn't cost me much more to open up for you. It's the software, right? It doesn't cost extra. So
because you made the software, you're not paying a subscription for it.
Exactly. I build everything. We build everything. So that's why we can offer all of this. Yeah.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Thank you. Hi, Christian. Hello, Christian.
Yes, hi. Good evening, and good evening to everyone. First thing first, I just want to say you have a very, very beautiful platform that you have. I am a loan officer. I'm sorry. I used to be a loan officer from J City and so forth, and I'm trying to go ahead and, or someone can help me how to make that transition, or what other requirements to obtain for. I live here in Texas. I want to know what other requirements.
The transition is super easy and simple. You are from a lender, you're W2, you can immediately switch over. You have temporary authority. You can do loan right away, and then we will sponsor you, and it take another 1 or 2 weeks. It's so fast, so easy. Our onboarding specialist will guide you. Don't worry about that.
Okay. And also my second question, I see you guys have way over 200 lenders. But these 200 lenders, they do any type of ITIN numbers? They work with borrowers that have ITIN numbers?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. And all of you, if you want to play around with our marketplace, you can go to moso.com. I type it in the chat box. You can go there and play around with it, and you can use it. You don't have to be with Loan Factory to use it. So I encourage you to play around with our marketplace. It's very useful and helpful. You can filter, you can see all lenders that provide ITIN or foreign national, all of that. Thank you, Christian. Hi, Sandeep. Hello, Sandeep.
Another few basic queries. Yesterday, basically, after I cleared this test only on this last Saturday. So there were 2 queries with 2 persons. One for basically that NMLS is only for residential thing, but if someone wants to take a commercial loan also, does this website or the loan factory helps? And similarly for SBA also?
Yes, yes. So SBA loan and commercial loan are the same. It's business purpose. You don't need to have a license.
Okay.
So you can do loan in any state. This loan you can do in any state, and you can get.
Okay. So people for doing even the commercial loans as well as SBA loans.
Yes,
as
we
well
can
as,
do all of this. Yes.
and another, you just mentioned that the Facebook ads are free, and then you put a figure of 500 at the top. So means I'm confused whether 500 is the cost or is it zero cost?
So there are two fees. The flat fee is $595, and the processing fee is $500. So the total you have to pay is $1095.
No, I'm not asking about that one. I'm asking for the Facebook ads, Facebook advertisement. You put a figure of 500 at the top to run it.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that means you're gonna pay $500 to Facebook, so that Facebook will place your ads in front of all the users, so that you can get clients. So you pay directly to Facebook, not us. Not Loan Factory. Loan Factory gives you the tool so that you can create Facebook ads quickly.
And then a scenario. Yesterday, someone basically contacted me and told that, Sandeep, okay, you are going to be a loan officer. I'm having an interest-only loan, and whenever the best opportunity is there, just get it converted into a normal loan. So in that sort of scenario, whom should I approach? I know that it is feasible to do, but
my answer would be, don't do interest-only loans, because the rate is a lot higher. It's not good for them.
No,
So
they are already into interest-only loan. Now they want to get it converted into a conventional loan whenever they feel appropriate. So who can give me the comparative analysis?
You go to our website and run the pricing. It's so easy.
Yeah, but then someone has to be there to guide me that for these, not for the conventional loans, but these kind of loans, this is the step which has to be there.
No, why not go with the conventional loan?
Yeah. Okay. So someone will be there to guide me basically.
Yeah. That's why we have someone to guide you, the support team, or you can join a mentor or a team so that they can help you.
Okay.
Yeah. There's many help. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Christian. Hello, Christian. I think you forgot to hang up. Hi, Alaba. Hello, Alaba.
Yes, thank you for the training. That was very, very wonderful. I have
Thank
a
you.
couple of questions. Number one, I'm a new, and like many other people have said, I'm a realtor for good years now, and I've just passed the MLS exam. Now, number one, I actually reached out to one of your team that I need somebody to guide me with the MU4, just to review with me. I wouldn't know whether you'd be available to do that with me. Then, so then am I able to originate loan for myself if I need to buy a property?
Yes. So basically, at Loan Factory, and most lenders don't allow you to originate your own loan because conflict of interest. So at Loan Factory, we have a policy. I can be your loan officer, and I charge only $500 extra. That's it. So you end up with the best rate because I charge only $500 extra.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if someone already asked this questions, but do you guys offer incentives if I were to bring on other MLOs?
Yes, we have the bonus up to $5,000 if you refer a loan officer to us, depend on their production.
Okay.
So the top level, if they close 50 loans in the past 12 months, we pay you a bonus of $5,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And my last question is,
And it's very easy to refer. You don't need to persuade them to join. All you need to do is, hey, attend this webinar.
Gotcha.
You listen to the #1 loan officer. He will share with you everything about him and the company, and then you can decide whether you want to join or not. That's all you need to do. Make sure he or she sign up for the webinar, and that's it. If the loan officer join after that, you earn the bonus. So it's super easy compared to everything else out there.
Gotcha. Okay, my last question is for clients that aren't credit ready, do you guys refer them to a credit company, or do you have an in-house credit company that you guys work with?
We depend on the situation. If their credit really bad, I recommend to work with a credit repair company.
Okay.
We do have an internal department to help, but only for easy case.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So, thank you everyone for attending my webinar. It's 2 hours, 20 minutes. It's really long, but as you can see, it goes by so fast because there's so much information, useful information. And I really hope that you learn from me. I really hope that, after today, I want you to keep thinking about your business, keep thinking about how you can improve, and you need to compare everything. So that's all I care about. I want you to learn something. And of course, we want you to join Loan Factory, but if it's not the right time, that's fine. That's fine. You tell us that I'm not ready. I will come maybe in the future. That's all. But I hope you learn a lot from me, and I hope you follow me on social media and be my friend. We can learn from each other a lot more in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Thuan. Great presentation.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you
My
very
pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
Right.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.